Hey guys, so before we start programming our microbit to become our soil moisture sensor, I wanted to review what we are interested in having our microbit do, and then think about what are the steps we would want to include into our code to make sure that we can make that happen. First, we want our microbit to be able to measure the soil moisture. In session 7, you learned that this can be done by putting two metal prongs into the soil and then measuring the resistance of the soil by passing an electrical current through it. Depending on the amount of nutrients and water in the soil, we would receive a voltage input to our computer. This will tell us how much moisture is inside of the soil. So how do we do that with our microbit? Well, first we want to think about how we physically want to set it up. So here I have a microbit with me. A microbit contains pins right here at the bottom, and each of these pins are in charge of different things. However, we only need to worry about two different pins, pin 1 and then pin 3V. So previously we learned that the 3V pin here is in charge of pushing power to other sensors, and that pin 1 can take in sensor readings. So to set up my soil moisture sensor, I'll need to attach a wire with a nail to each of these two pins. This will allow me to send an electrical current out from 3V, which will then pass through the soil into the nail attached to pin 1, and then I can receive that input. If we can interpret that input, then we'll have our soil moisture sensor reading. As a reminder, even if you do not have a microbit at home, that is okay. You can still be able to test your final code through the Microbit MakeCode website. Before we get started, go back and review the plan for the soil moisture meter that you designed a few sessions ago. Check it to make sure that it is put together correctly and make any changes that you need to. When you're ready, come back and move on to the next slide and I'll share the next steps.